Hello YouTube and welcome to lesson 10 of the Adobe Edge Animate tutorial series. So over here we're going to discuss more on actions. So inside of actions you can see that there are a lot of options right here. In the last section we actually saw this hide and show, which is one of the many codes that are available inside of the triggers menu. So over here in the playback you can see that if you were to have any animations, then you can set play, pause button over here. So you can create a series of buttons right here and then stop, play, reverse, and play, toggle, play, and pause, and add all buttons onto the window right here. On the link section you can see that you can actually add in a link. So this actually links onto different websites. So if you want to add in some triggers onto links, then you can do that as well. So you can add in a link in open window as well. This actually adds in a JavaScript and an HTML tag which does the same. Over here on the text you can actually change text. So if you have an existing text and if you were to add in a new text over here, then it changes the text for that scene. On the hide and show section you can hide and show or toggle hide and show like we did in the last lesson. In the audio you can play, pause audio, just the audio section. So if you have an audio over here, then you can control it entirely. And also the video, you can play and pause video. So you can have a little video player over here, and then you can add in all of the buttons according to what you wish. And over here there's navigate article and other extra code snippets that you can find. There are my snippets as well, where you can actually add snippets if you know JavaScript. So these are some of the options that are actually available already on inside of the codes panel inside of Adobe Edge Animate. So it's up to you to actually play around with this. So for example, what we can do is we can also work with, so you can see that once I pressed action, the action panel actually comes over here. So last lesson in our actions panel, we actually triggered a button. This time we're going to trigger a text. So let's say we have a text named hello world. All right, and I'm going to change this text color onto, let's say, something like a black. All right, there you go. So I got my black text color right over here. Then I want to increase its size. So let me just select this just like that, and then increase the text size over here. Just increase the text size. All right, there you go. There's the hello world over here. All right, over here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change the text halfway through, let's say about 3 seconds. So once it reaches 3 seconds, I want the text to change to something else. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is at 3 seconds itself, I'm going to enable trigger. So you can have an individual triggers over here in separate places. So I'm going to click over here, and then I want the text, change text, go to stays text 2. So I want the text 2 to change, which is this text. Press enter, and there you go. You can see that there's the new text icon right here. So you can actually add in HTML tags if you know how to. So if you know HTML, you can add in HTML tags. So right now what I want the new text to be is hey y'all. All right, so that'll be my new text, and I want this to be actually let's say italics. So I'm gonna add in an item. I'm going to add in an italics tab right here. All right, so I want this to happen inside. So all of the HTML tags that I write has to be inside these two semicolons. So once I do that, all right, so let me just close this out. You can see that there's no change over here, but if I were to preview this over here now, what happens is that after 3 seconds, it actually changes to hey y'all with the italics over there. So that is how JavaScript works inside of Adobe Edge Animate, and you can use the codes panel for different effects. So just experiment all of them so that you can practice out different things that are possible with Adobe Edge Animate. So hope you guys learned something as always. And as always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.